to LeonCo and welcome to your weekly financial news. Welcome to LeonCo and welcome to your weekly financial news. And on this week's financial news, this is our last financial news of April, and we want to discuss something that's happening throughout this whole week. If you've been noticing, throughout this whole week, the federal government has been working on trying to develop a new stimulus bill in which they would give people another round of stimulus so they can start pumping that economy back up. They are talking about giving additional stimulus, about $2,000 to each person in the United States, and this is something that will probably be in the works for the next couple of days, maybe even weeks, just as it was for the first stimulus bill. But if you've noticed, the stock market has been rallying very up throughout these days. This has been a critical earnings week for the stock market because most of the big heavy companies in the S&P 500 and in the Dow Jones have been posting their earnings throughout this week and throughout last week. So this has been the critical week for the stock market. And if you noticed, even though most of the earnings have been lower than expectation and in some cases have exceeded expectations, the stock market has been rallying up. And why is this? If you feel that there is this connection between the stock market and the reality of the economy is because this week we've just announced that there is a treatment for the pandemic that we are facing. A company just released that one of their studies has been positive and has worked to decrease the time of recuperation of the COVID pandemic. So this is good news, and this has been going towards up the stock market because people are being more enthusiastic, they're being more optimistic with the stock market. Even though the economy and the things that are happening outside of the stock market are signs that there should be a decline. So what is the question that we're facing right now is, why is the stock market going up and is starting to normalize when the economy has not been stabilized and the economy has not been open fully? Well, the exact reason we don't know, but we have some speculations about it, and it's that the federal government is doing all of its power to keep the stock market alive and to try to boost the economy as much as possible so that we don't hit a recession or even a depression. This is the reason why there's been so many stimulus. They're getting money out, opening that pipeline and giving money out to everybody that needs money, since corporations, small business, and people. Even though for some people this may seem something of odd that they have been giving more money to companies and large corporations than to the people or small businesses, but the reality is the federal government is doing everything in its power to not hit that big D, that depression. So this may be the concern in which why is the economy not opening up and the stock market is being so held up high is because they're pumping so much money into the economy, into the mass flow of the people, that the stock market is rallying back up because of the optimism. The reality is that we need 2, maybe 3 more months, maybe hit quarter 2, quarter 3, to actually know what is going to happen with the economy. But until then, the federal government is committed to do anything that they have in their power just to try and hold that off or try to go back to normal when it was in late last year and early this year with the economy. So this has been your weekly financial news. Hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and always remember to have that king mentality.